on Tuesday, 13th of April. I'm just going to, just realised I need to check my laptop. Hope you're enjoying the sunshine. I'm just going to wait until the ads have gone. Oh, I can skip them now. So good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Card. It's round 10, week 4 already. And it's the first time I've done the flower one at 10:30. So I don't know if you can see the sun shining. It's a very beautiful day. If I turn my camera around, you might see something exciting on my windowsill. They are my catalogues waiting to go out soon. Well, they won't all be going out because I've got a few extras. But they will be going out soon, and I will have my helper, hopefully, Evan, coming to help me on Thursday. Now, my desk is in a bit of a sunny spot, so I'm just going to move my paper, and then it's not as sunny. Hopefully that is a bit better. Let's see who's on. I'm still getting used to like the sun and everything in this office. So let me sort my hair out. Hi Jill, hi Wendy, hi Sheila, hi Lorraine. Oh, I thought you'd be on a walk today, Lorraine. So I'm a little bit unorganised this morning because it is quite exciting why I'm unorganised, because I set off from home later than I would normally because I was booking my COVID vaccine, and because the over 45s could now book, and I'm over 45, I'm 47, so I've been waiting for this news that I could now book. Anyway, I've booked both my vaccines this morning, so I'm having my first one a week on Friday. No more bird visitors, Wendy, actually. No more bird visitors since last week. Hey, the Aussies are out. Aussie. So we're going to do a lovely card with the art gallery, but I'm actually not going to use the stamps on the front of this card, today's card, and this is a card that I cased, which means a nice way of saying sort of copied in a nice way, sort of copied and selectively edited from a lovely lady, Jackie Williams, who I've met a few times. She's from New Zealand. I've met her on the trips with Stampin Up. So we are going to make this card here, just to say, okay. Oh yes, thank you for asking, Jill. I did intend to tell people. Yeah, I took him to the hospital on Friday morning, and I sat and waited in my car outside for an hour and a half. And he has a scratch on his cornea, like a cut on it. They think it is from having sleep in his eye on the night and rubbing his eye, but anyway, he's got a cut on his eye. It's not infected or anything. So they gave him some steroid eye drops, and it's improved. It's improved quite a bit since, Wednesday night it was really bad. It's improved quite a bit since then. He didn't drive from Wednesday until Saturday, and then he drove and went to take his son to football and stood and watched a football game, which I don't personally think helped it, because on Sunday it felt a little bit. So I think it's going to be one step forward and just going to see how it goes. But yeah. Oh, hi Paula, for the first time visiting. I'm just gassing away at the minute. So yeah, thank you for asking. It's a lot better, but he still needs to be careful. So today we're going to do this card, and if you've joined in the class, then you will have your card base, and then the lovely background that I've embossed for you. And this is the really nice textured one that looks like plastered walls, in a nice way. I'm just finding it in the catalogue for you. It's in this lovely mini catalogue, and it's on page 33, and it's here, and it's called the Painted Texture 3D Embossing Folder. Okay, I'm just looking at my nails are filthy. I don't know why. They weren't that filthy. I don't know what I've been doing when I got here this morning. So yeah, it's on page 33, and I've used it. I think this is the second time we've used it on this class. So that's going to be your background. Then you've got a piece of petal pink card that I've cut for you. There. Mine's a bit grubby, but we're going to cover it over. And you have a piece of the crinkled seam binding, which I love it with this sweet because it sort of matches that textured background almost. I love this ribbon because it's supposed to be crinkled, and if I send it out in parcels, don't worry about it getting crinkled because it already is, and that's the look of it. So I like it, and it's very forgiving when you tie bows. And then I have die cut, for those who didn't have the dies. I might have done it for everyone, I can't remember. Just to say. Now if you're cutting your own dies, it says just want to say, but I've left the one out because I thought it was going to be too big. Don't forget, there's also the little dot that goes above, and it's called a tittle. Like little, but tittle, apparently, according to my friend Ali, team member. So, I always forget to do this. I forgot to get my papers because mine are in my pack. Hang on. Oh, Julie. I forget to do this every single week, honestly, is to get the papers out. So what you're going to do, this is great for using up lots of scraps. I love a patchwork card. And, you know, you can decide which ones to use. I've only gone for like a couple of what I'd call heavily patterned ones. And then for the others, I've liked to use the slightly more subtle background ones. So with these papers, you've got a strong floral image on one side. And did you see I shared it in my Facebook group, but I think Sarah Douglas shared it on Facebook. And the original paintings of these papers, I mean, look at the oil paints that they've used on these. They're so gorgeous. The original paintings, and then they've turned them into papers. And they're just gorgeous. Okay, so. We need to make 6 squares. We need 6 squares, and they need to be 3.5 centimetres. Okay, now I'm hoping that this one is, and it's left over from when I made this card. Oh, guess what? It is. Okay, so we need 6 at 3.5. Now, the great thing about these is that piece there is quite dark, yeah? But if you cut it further down, we have like a wash effect, so you can do another one. And even though it's the same piece, it's a bit lighter, and it looks like another piece, yeah? You know, it's a bit different because it's a bit lighter. So I've got 2 there. This one is on the back of this gorgeous one, and I'm hoping that this is 3, and it is. I'm hoping if it's 7, I can do both. So did anybody go out yesterday for a meal to a pub or have their hair done? So for people in Australia, it was quite a big day for us in the UK yesterday. Because we were allowed, I'm going to cut some of this off as well. We were allowed to, we're now allowed to have our hair done again and like nails done, and after COVID, the pubs opened again for outdoor service only, which is interesting. I think I'm not rushing to be going, but I would quite like to go for a meal actually. I think I've got 5, so I'm just going to have this one for my 6th one, which is that's too heavy, I feel, for this card. It's up to you, but I like this one. So yeah, it was a bit of a big day yesterday. I've got my hair appointment tomorrow. Have to say I am very excited to have my hair cut and coloured mostly tomorrow. Very exciting. No more spraying my roots with that dye stuff. Mine's tomorrow, Sheila. Oh, you had scones at a cafe. Oh, that's lovely. You're still in lockdown, Paula, in Canada. Yeah, it's just easing for us a little bit. That yesterday was one of them, probably the most major thing, apart from schools going back on the 8th of March. Yesterday was probably the most major thing. Still not allowed in people's houses. Although that doesn't stop people, but don't get me started on that. I'm quite passionate about it. Anyway. So just pop these on, and I always sort of have a look. I put them on first, space them out, and then decide, you know, which ones are going to go where. It's been, I'm going to say it's been bad for us, Paula, but I don't think a lockdown, if we tell other countries that we've been in lockdown since, you know, whatever, if you'd have gone out on the streets and stuff during it, I don't think people would have believed that we were, let's just say. I mean, I'm used to it. I'm not in any rush to, I'm just moving that out of the sunshine. I'm not in any rush to be doing things. You know, a lot of the, especially when a lot of the people who were out shopping and at pubs and things yesterday were younger people who, and I don't want to generalise, you know, and it's not a place, we're crafting, it's not a place for this, but a lot of the people who will be out and about will be unvaccinated people as well, so, you know, we've still got to be careful. Thank goodness for, absolutely, Pauline, absolutely. I don't actually know which way up that goes, so I'm going to do it like that. Yeah, thank goodness for crafting. I know my ladies are very grateful for it. So I'm now into my second year of doing coffee and card. Done over a year now, online. Oh, hi Ali. Okay, so I've got 3 done there. Ah, that's good, Wendy. Don't worry, Val, it's lovely to have you here. So you can do this with any papers, and if you've got a word dies. I do love a patchwork card. I've done an A5 one actually for my retreat day on Saturday, so I've done a large card for one of the projects, which I'm really pleased with, and that's a patchwork one with the butterfly papers, and it works well. I think it works really well. So I've got my little patchwork there. Oh, it is very sunny on my desk, isn't it? Can you see okay, folks? I don't even know which blind I need. I've forgotten which blind. Well, anyway, got stuff on my windowsill, so as long as you can see okay still. Right, we can now tie our ribbon around here. So I'm going to turn my project upside down, and I want my ribbon on the right hand side. Did I tell you I love this ribbon? And it's amazing ribbon for colouring with the blends, is this ribbon. It just soaks the ink in, and it's absolutely fantastic. Oh gosh, I thought I heard something on the window then, but no. I'm paranoid now. I think I've given you more than enough ribbon there. So that's going to sit in between the sort of bottom two squares. And what you can do is just work out where you want your words to be. You might not want them hanging over, so it's probably best to glue this on, to glue everything on. I think I might be getting a little visitor this afternoon, because my friend Roy, he's got his dog Ruby in their office. She's a cockapoo. I think Ruby might be coming for a visit. She might come for a sleepover. Well, you're up early, Paula. Yeah, thank heavens for crafting. Thank heavens for being able to keep my business going, albeit online, which I've really enjoyed doing. It's given me a sense of purpose, and it's given me a drive, for sure. So I've glued that on as well. So I wanted to do that before I did my words. And I quite like this ribbon, having sort of long tails. Okay. So that's on there. Now this ribbon, honestly, is forgiving. You see this one, I had the bow going down and up, and then the tails, and I quite like that, but it never goes the same twice. So what you can do is, if it's stuck up a bit like that, you can glue your word down to sort of hold your ribbon down a little bit. What I like to do is the top of the T just sort of sits. It sort of fits under in part of the U, if that makes sense. Oh, Paula, I've just booked mine, but you know, I just think I know everybody's, I think it's natural to be anxious, but I think it's for the best, and yeah, I've just booked mine for next Friday. I've got a biggie. I could have gone this Friday, but I've got all day crafting this Saturday, and I just thought I don't want to be doing an all day class on Saturday if I get any side effects. So yeah, I put it off until the following Friday. Now when you've got something small like this tittle, top of what I do is I put the actual glue on the project, just a little bit, and then with your scissors or if you're a tweezer crafter, I'm not going to be able to grab this. I'm not very good with tweezers and that. Hang on a minute. You could do it with that tool that we do, and I never seem to have it when I need it. You can take your little bit and put it on the glue, rather than trying to put the glue on the back of that and then pushing it down with your finger. That's not going to work. Hi Liz. Hey Kathy, you still off school? Yep, I've bought an extra box of paracetamol. Ah, you popped on. Oh, lovely. Kathy, I have got your blends club from, you know, the cocktail one, but the cinnamon cider blends were on back order. They're on the way now, so I'm just waiting for those to come, and then I'll pop it in the post for you. Oh, hi, Janine. And then that's going to go there. Okay, now what you can do with this, and it is up to you. That's the card finished, the front of the card finished. I'll put it out of the sunshine. I think I'm going to have to put blinds down next week. That's the card finished, okay? Oh, Val, it's much better. He's got these special steroid eye drops that he's got to pop in 4 times a day. I'm chief eye drop engineer, but he has to do them himself at work. But I do morning, tea time and night time eye drop. I'm the eye drop executioner 3 times a day. So what I thought we could do, you can leave it like that. That could be a card done, finished, and you can keep it for whatever occasion you need. Because what do you want to say just to say? And then, oh, Linda, I'll tell you this, he's got a cut on his eye, he's got a cut on his cornea. A corneal abrasion, I think, is a technical term. As a former optometrist, you'll know that term, I would imagine. And he really was in a lot of pain. He could hardly sleep last Wednesday, which meant I couldn't. And on Thursday, the doctor referred him to an optician, and then on Friday got an appointment at hospital, and he's got some steroid eye drops for it. So, yeah, he's got a cut on his eye. So I thought what you could do is you can leave it as is now for when you need it, because you might want to say, just to say congratulations, just to say happy birthday, just to say good luck, just to say sorry, just to say thank you, just to say I'm thinking of you, you know, just to say you are lovely. And you can keep it and not do anything with it, so to speak, and keep it for when you need it, okay? Or what you can do is, you know, you can stamp it now, and then, you know, you've got it. But what we can do, and I think if you are going to do this, we really need to stamp off, is you could stamp a flower inside. So I'm going to use the Flirty Flamingo, which is obviously the colour that I've included. But be aware that the colours on the front are very pale. They're very subtle colours. So you may want to stamp off good stamping off, because it's quite bright and it could clash. And likewise with your... well, actually, I think your green will be okay. Although this is Mossy Meadow, so if you've got Mossy Meadow, it may work better. But I've just grabbed my old olive, So I'm gonna stamp this in the corner here. Like that. Because it's nice to stamp inside. And then I'm going to stamp, but I'm going to press quite hard on the stamping off there. And I'm not going to press too heavy here. So it's very subtle, very subtle. And you know, I could even leave it like that. Yeah. Could even leave it like that. I quite actually, I don't know if you can see, because the sun, I need to sort this sun out, don't I? It's really, really delicate. Do you know, I think, because it's not, because I didn't use my mat to stamp off and I've got that little bit of dark in the middle there. I actually like that. It's like an ombre look. Is it better to show you it like that? I like it, Jill. It's almost like I did it on purpose. Look at that, you can see it better there. I'm going to leave that. But what you can do, and what's really nice, and you might, I'm going to experiment with this, is I'm going to do a sentiment now, over the top, sort of. Where have I put the stamp set? Just to say, I've got a lot of happy birthday cards. I'm going to do I'm thinking of you, because that can cover lots of things, yeah? And I'm going to pop it, and I'm going to do it a little bit over the flower. I just fancied it, I fancied doing that, bit over the flower. There we go, I'll put it in the sunny bit so you can see it. Oh, and I really like that. I really like that inside. Okay. That'd be nice just on the front of a card on its own, wouldn't it? Actually. Anyway, so that's today's card. Da, da, da. What time are we on? Oh, half an hour. Oh, thanks, Monica. Thanks, Janine. I've got 24 on today. That's quite a few. Seeing as people are back at school and things, and the sun's out. Lovely effect, isn't it, Fiona? So, next week's card is the last week. Now, I should be starting the strawberry one on the 27th of April, but the punches haven't arrived yet. The stamps have. I've got a feeling I'm going to have to delay it a little bit, but I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. We've still got 1 week left. We've still got 2 weeks until that sort of happens. So next week's card is a little bit of a Z fold. And I really, really wanted to make the most of these beautiful papers. And it's that gorgeous big sheet that's like, that no one wants to cut into. That's like a gorgeous, gorgeous meadow of flowers. So, oh, hi Karen, no problem. It's a gorgeous meadow of flowers. So we're going to use that next week, okay? And we've got like a little thing going on here where we have sort of that being covered. I'd forgotten about this card actually. And that's sort of a nice little design. I mean, you could put paper there if you wanted to as well. So that's next week's a little Z fold for you. So I'm just going to pop those away and I'm going to show you and go through what I've got coming up. A lot of housekeeping. So I've not advertised a Facebook Live for this afternoon. I am hoping to do one, but I will pop it on. I've got to get my retreat day parcels out really today. So I did put a class up. Oh, that's got a bit damaged in my bag. Did put this class up. This is my sweet ice cream class on the 15th of May. And it's amazing value actually. because the stamp set and punch are amazing value at $29.50. You get this amazing stamp set that does ice creams, lollies, it's really good sentiments, actually, nice font. No, Sheila, it's not just you. We're all hoarders too. So we're going to be doing one of these trifold cards. It's an oldie but goodie. I've been doing these for a good few years, but I just couldn't resist doing one with the gorgeous papers. So very sort of subtly bright spring summer colours. We're going to do a shaker card as well with the ice creams. So in this class you're going to get the stamp set and punch and half a pack of papers, which is brilliant. We're going to do a little tag as well that we cut from the papers. You do need really to have a circle die or some kind of die to cut that out for this class. And then I got this card from Chicken Scratch Lady, Angie, and we're going to do this nice, oh right, Fiona. Well, I'll try, I'll probably send it signed for and hope that that gets faster. I'll sort that today. Okay. So this is this type of card. And I don't know what kind of, I'm not sure what fold it is actually. I can't remember, but it's really good use of the papers, really good use of the papers. And as you see, this now this stamp here isn't from this set, it's from the Itty Bitty Birthdays. But I just thought it's your day treat, it's quite cute. And there's going to be a lot of cutting out of the papers in this class. And it's on the 15th of May, so do look out for that because booking is open. I've got my new catalogues here, so please look out as well for my online catalogue launch on the 8th of May. Yeah, please look out for that. That's on the 8th of May. It's £5 just to get your catalogue and a little kit and access to my event on the 8th of May. So that's really, really exciting. So thank you for tuning in today. I'll pop on what I'm doing on Facebook later, and we'll be back on Thursday night, and hopefully Craig won't be wearing his sunglasses and he'll be able to look at his iPad. Hey Paula, please do subscribe to my channel, won't you? And just to let you know, Paula, on a Thursday night it's 7:30 here, so I think it'll be about 10:30, 11:30 in the morning for you. I don't know how. I don't know if you're 5, 6, 7 hours behind. Anyway, it'll be in the morning, but not as early as this. So it's 7:30 at night. Actually, I think it'd be more like lunchtime actually for you, Paula. But anyway, it's 7:30 UK time. We do paper crafts and piano, and my partner Craig plays 5 hours. Okay, so 19. So it'd be 12:30. So it'd be 12:30 at lunch. So my partner Craig plays the piano, and we do an hour little entertainment. I do the crafting, and Craig does the music. And please do join us because you recognise some of the names from this morning on there. So yeah, that's on Thursday night. So hopefully you can join us for that, Paula. And thank you for tuning in today. And not just for tuning in, but actually commenting as well, because it's quite daunting first time. Because I know I have people who watch, but it takes them a while to leave a comment. And that's fine, but we're a happy group. So thanks for tuning in. And we'll hopefully see you Thursday night, or I'll see you on Facebook later on this afternoon. Thanks for watching. Bye.